close your eyes and imagine the person you want to become. Stronger, sharper, confident, waking up early, moving with purpose, living a life that inspires others. The version of you that doesn't hesitate, doesn't fear failure, doesn't break under pressure. The version of you that wins. Now open your eyes. Look around. That version of you does not exist yet, because that version is being built right now by the choices you make today. This is the truth no one wants to hear. Your future self is not waiting for you. It's depending on you. And every decision you make is building them or breaking them. Every time you hit snooze, every time you scroll instead of study, every time you give in to comfort instead of commitment, you're telling your future self, you're not worth the effort. But every time you rise when you don't feel like it, every time you choose discipline over ease, every time you show up when no one's watching, you're whispering to your future self, I've got you. That's what makes this moment so powerful. Because this moment, right now, is the only thing that truly matters. Not yesterday's mistakes, not tomorrow's plans. This choice, this hour, this day, the future isn't something that happens to you. It's something you build, brick by brick, choice by choice, day by day. And while everyone else is waiting to feel ready, you have the chance to start becoming. Because here's the harsh reality. Time will pass either way. A year from now, you will arrive at the future. The only question is, will you arrive as who you dreamed of becoming or as who you settled to be? Most people will waste it. They'll wait for perfect conditions. They'll wait to be motivated. They'll wait for someone to push them. And years later, they'll wonder where their dreams went. But not you. Because you understand what they don't. Your future is being shaped by what you do right now. And that means every choice matters. The way you wake up matters. The way you speak to yourself matters. The way you treat your time, your energy, your habits. It all matters because it's all adding up to become the person you will either love or regret. And that future version of you is watching. They're waiting. They are begging you to stop wasting time, to stop delaying your greatness, to stop treating your potential like it's optional. They don't need perfection. They don't need you to win every day. They just need you to show up today, to give what you have, even when it's not much, to keep moving forward, even when it's slow. Because greatness isn't built in giant leaps. It's built in small steps repeated daily, especially on the days you don't feel like it. And one day, you'll meet that future self. You'll stand in front of the person you built, and they will thank you. They will thank you for not quitting. They will thank you for every early morning, every lonely night, every painful step forward. Because you chose to build them when no one believed in you, not even you. And that's when you'll realize something powerful. You weren't waiting to become them. You were becoming them all along. Most people imagine their future changing in one big moment. A breakthrough, a single opportunity, a lucky break that flips everything. But life doesn't work like that. Your future isn't shaped by one huge decision. It's shaped by thousands of small ones. Every small choice you make becomes a thread, and those threads slowly weave the fabric of your future. The problem is most people never notice it happening. They think skipping the workout doesn't matter. They think one more hour of scrolling won't hurt. They think, I'll start tomorrow, is harmless. But every tomorrow you skip becomes a habit. And every habit becomes your identity. And your identity decides your destiny. That's why this matters so much. Because every action is casting a vote. Every day you show up, you're voting for your future self. Every day you quit, you're voting against them. And here's the part no one wants to admit. Your future self is simply the result of who you consistently choose to be today. Think about that. Not who you dream of being, not who you talk about becoming, but who you actually choose to be today. If you choose discipline today, your future self will carry strength. If you choose excuses today, your future self will carry regret. It's that simple and that powerful. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Because consistency is the secret that turns small steps into giant leaps. One page a day becomes a book. One workout a day becomes strength. 1 hour of focus a day becomes mastery. But you have to understand something. Your future will not wait for you. It is arriving no matter what. And when it does, it will only give you what you've built. You can't cheat this. You can't talk your way around it. You can't fake the work. Your future self will know exactly how serious you were, because they will be carrying the results of your effort or the weight of your excuses. And one day, you'll look back on this moment, this ordinary day, this quiet hour, and you will realize this was the day you were either building your future or breaking it. That's the hidden cost of every choice. It's not about what happens right now. It's about who you're becoming because of it. Skip today's work, and you become the kind of person who quits when it's hard. Show up anyway, and you become the kind of person who wins when it's hard. The actions are small, but the identity they create will shape everything. And this is where the shift happens. When you stop asking, "What do I feel like doing?" and start asking, "Who am I building right now?" Because every action is casting a vote. Every choice is building a brick in the foundation of your future. And someday, when you stand inside the life you've built, you'll understand something powerful. It wasn't magic. It wasn't luck. It was the quiet, relentless choices you made when no one was watching. That's how the future is built. Not someday. Not when you feel ready. Today. Right now. In this exact moment. There will come a moment, not once, but over and over, when everything in you will want to stop. When your body aches, your mind screams, and your heart whispers, "Maybe this isn't worth it." That moment is not a sign of weakness. It's a test. It's the line between who you are and who you're becoming. Because every person who became something extraordinary had to pass through this same fire. Resistance. Resistance is powerful. It doesn't shout, it whispers. It shows up as doubt, as fear, as exhaustion. It tells you you're not ready. You're not good enough. You can't do this. And this is where most people quit. They think that feeling resistance means they're failing, but in truth, it means they're growing. It means they've reached the edge of their comfort zone and are standing at the doorway to their future. Your future self is on the other side of that resistance. And the only way to meet them is to push through. Every rep when your muscles are shaking. Every hour of work when your mind is tired. Every early morning when your body begs to sleep. These are the battles that build the version of you who wins. Most people never make it this far because they're waiting for the work to get easier. But it won't. You just get stronger. And that's the shift that changes everything. When you stop expecting the path to be easy and start expecting yourself to be relentless, you stop losing battles to excuses. You stop flinching at obstacles. You stop running from hard days. Because you understand that resistance isn't the enemy. It's the proof that you're building someone new. And every time you push through it, you teach your mind something life-changing. I can do hard things. That belief is priceless. It's what makes champions unshakable. It's what makes people impossible to stop. Because when you know you can survive struggle, you stop fearing it. You stop fearing failure. Because you know failure can't break you if you won't stop moving. This is the hidden gift of resistance. It doesn't just build strength, it builds certainty. A deep, quiet certainty that you can trust yourself to do what needs to be done, no matter what. And once you have that, you become dangerous to doubt, dangerous to fear, dangerous to every excuse that once held you back. You become the kind of person who shows up regardless of how they feel, who moves forward while everyone else waits, who builds their future while others hesitate. And that's when people start to notice. They see the results, the confidence, the progress, and they think you were lucky. But luck had nothing to do with it. You simply did what they wouldn't. You showed up when they gave up. You fought through the resistance they ran from. And that's what built you. That's what will keep building you. Because every time you break through resistance, your future self becomes clearer, stronger, closer. And someday, you'll realize the only thing that stood between who you were and who you wanted to become was your willingness to keep going when everything in you screamed to stop. That is how you build a future no obstacle can destroy. There comes a moment in this journey when something quietly shifts. You don't feel it at first. There's no dramatic explosion, no thunderous applause, no voice from the sky declaring you've made it. It's subtle, almost silent, but it's there. The realization that you're no longer who you used to be. The excuses that once controlled you no longer have a voice. The fear that used to paralyze you now feels small. The chaos that once shook you now feels like background noise. Because you've changed. You've been rebuilding yourself piece by piece, choice by choice, day by day. And now, for the first time, you catch a glimpse of the person you always wanted to become, not as a dream, but as reality. This is the true power of consistency. It works slowly, invisibly, until one day the world can see what you already knew was inside you. The future self you imagined isn't far away anymore. They're in your posture, in the calm in your voice, in the way you walk into challenges without hesitation, in the way you carry yourself like someone who refuses to break. This is what most people miss. Becoming your future self is not about doing something massive once. It's about becoming someone unstoppable through 1,000 quiet victories. You are proof of that. Every time you fought through the resistance. Every time you kept going while everyone else quit. Every time you showed up on the days when no one saw you. All those moments have been shaping you, not just changing what you do, but changing who you are. And this transformation is permanent, because it's not built on hype or fleeting emotion. It's built on discipline, on pain, on persistence. And nothing built that way can be destroyed by doubt. People will start to notice. They'll see your results and call them talent. They'll see your confidence and call it natural. They won't understand how many nights you wanted to give up, how many mornings you started while still broken. They won't understand what it cost you. But you will. You will remember. And you will carry that memory like armor. Because you know the truth. This version of you wasn't given. You built them. And here's the most beautiful part. Your future self is no longer just someone you dream about. They are now someone you trust, someone you rely on, someone you can look in the mirror and finally be proud of. This is what all the struggle was for. This is why you kept showing up. This is why you never gave in to the voice that said stop. Because now you can see it, the gap between who you were and who you've become, and you know it was worth it. You're not chasing your future self anymore. You're becoming them. And from here on, everything changes. Because once you've become the person who does the work, the results are inevitable. Once you've become the person who won't quit, success can't avoid you. This is the point where your life stops being a wish and starts being proof. Pause for a moment and imagine standing face to face with your future self. They look at you with fire in their eyes, the kind of fire that only comes from years of pushing through storms. They stand taller, move with purpose, carry themselves like someone who has conquered every doubt you're battling right now. And they smile, because they remember this version of you, the tired one, the uncertain one, the one who questioned if they could really make it. They remember how close you were to giving up, how loud the excuses sounded, how heavy the world felt on your shoulders, and how you kept going anyway. They are not here because of luck. They are here because of you, because you decided, day after day, to keep building them. And now they are living the life you dream about, because you refused to stop when it was hard. This is what your future self needs from you. Not perfection, not genius, not magic, just commitment, just action, just the decision to show up today. Because today matters more than you realize. Today is the turning point. Today is the seed of everything you will harvest later. What you do today echoes through your future. Skip it, and you plant regret. Do it, and you plant pride. There is no middle ground. Every action leaves a mark on who you become. And the truth is harsh, but liberating. You are either building your future self or abandoning them. So stop waiting. Stop stalling. Stop pretending tomorrow will be easier. It won't. What will be easier is you. Because the more you choose discipline today, the stronger your future self becomes. The more you choose courage today, the bolder your future self will be. The more you choose action today, the closer your future self gets to you. And one day, that version of you will stand on a stage, or lead a team, or build something world-changing, and people will ask, "How did you do it?" And they'll smile, because they'll remember that it started here. It started with you, sitting in the silence, choosing to rise when no one was watching, choosing to keep going when no one believed in you yet. That is what builds a legacy. That is what builds the person you were always meant to be. So listen closely, your future self is calling. And they are begging you to stop wasting time, to stop giving in to fear, to stop playing small. They are begging you to fight for them, to move for them, to build them, because they are real, and they are waiting, and they will only exist if you build them now. So stand up, start, do the work, not tomorrow, today, because your future self is built by what you do today.